You know, it's not too often we get some real positive news out there and big news in the esports space. What I'm going to share with all of you guys today is an organization out there that I think is doing amazing things for the esports scene and gigantic things, well, that keep on growing over in the French space. It's a French esports organization that you guys might have heard about as KC, also called the Blue Wall or Karmine Corp, because this past weekend they sold almost 30,000 tickets for a live event. That is 30,000 people in their seats going absolutely crazy for an esports event, which was just hosted by them as an esports organization. Just off the rip, for a single esports team to do that is absolutely incredible. This is all live streamed on Twitch, by the way. The event, we'll get into details in a second. They averaged a minimum of 130,000 viewers the entire event for like several hours. It was incredible.
Laissez profiter du public incroyable, quelle image!
C'est magnifique. C'est un truc de fou ce que vous avez construit quand même, hein?
Ben, je te jure, je me rends même pas compte, moi. Tous les jours, au locaux, on commente, on fait des projets, on avance.
And this was brought to my attention thanks to all you KC fans out there, one in particular known as Seed, who is keeping me informed the entire weekend long, and the event itself is even cooler. I hope other esports organizations take inspiration. I don't know if anyone else can do it like this when it comes to getting 30,000 fans in the seats and paying to be there, and also six-figure viewership online for a single esports team. I mean it when I say that not many orgs, even the top ones you might think of, can actually do it at that scale. You would maybe think FaZe, could they do it? I personally don't think so. Maybe Optic. I don't know if the viewership could get to that point, but I think the next best thing would be an Optic Gaming. 100 Thieves, I'm not sure they could pull the viewership. What KC did here is tremendous, and how they did it was they hosted an esports event where they invited out 5 different teams from 5 different continents to compete against their own KC teams in 5 different esports. Like, how genius is that? So they had T1 come in representing Asia, and they faced off against KC's Valorant VCT team. That's the male team. Then Loud representing South America, giant brand over there. They faced off against KC's Valorant Game Changers roster. So they're a female team. You had G2 representing Europe. They played KC's Rocket League team. Then we had Heretics come in. They represent all of Spain. Again, one of the biggest brands in Spain. And they played KC in League of Legends. And then finally had several French Super Smash Bros. Players come in to face off against KC players. And that's it. That's the premise, and the idea is incredible. I wish other teams could do this, but again, to scale it to this much viewership and selling this many tickets, there just aren't that many big enough esports brands who could do this, especially here in the West. I would love to see a North American organization try this out and see how it does. And of course, it probably does cost a lot of money, but the die-hard fan base, guys, I had a dozen DMs within about an hour or two from KC fans just giving me clips of everything going on. And I will say, there's not many fan bases like the Blue Wall. It's actually really cool to watch. And at the end of all this, Kameto, I'm not good at pronunciations, guys, the founder, owner of KC, and the big personality behind KC and their fan base, announced they've actually already been working on acquiring an esports arena that's being built, a Karmine Corp esports stadium for 3,000 seats, which will be finished by 2024, a place that they are definitely going to jam pack. Along with that, a subscription model, which I imagine is some sort of ticket holder or a way for fans or viewers to attend, but also support the club and this giant, addition, which will be a stadium. But if anyone can pull this off right now, and after what they showed this past weekend, I don't have many doubts about this. I only hope they can make it work, and we can also see some more esports events and other teams in this stadium. And I know sometimes we stray away from the esports news, but when it's something this big and something so well done, I got to give my credit, my props where it's due. Our DMs are always open for stories like this one. What do you guys think? What's the future of KC? And what esports organization do you think rivals this one and what KC has done? Leave a comment down below. I'm super curious. Till next time, drink up. We'll see you back here soon.